All right, Evan Nicholson with Green Thumb Lawn Care here. We're at a lawn that we're gonna call Mr. B. McMurray. We've got some soil samples here. This is I'm standing in the lower backyard. It's pretty steep back here, this embankment in front of me. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it is quite a bit steep. I just want to set a couple of, expectations, I guess. So this tree here, this tree up there, and then this large one over here behind the fence, it canopies over most of this corner back here. You can see there's not really anything wanting to grow here. That's potentially due to those trees. Those are called hackberry trees. They put off a kind of a natural biochemical that sometimes prevents grasses and other plants from growing underneath them. They vary in their severity. Some of them you can get grass to grow under, some you can't. There's no way of knowing without just seeding underneath it, watering them properly, taking care of it, and just seeing if it can survive. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But I just wanted to kind of get that clear and out there, that we may have trouble here underneath these heavy cover of hackberry trees. Okay, then the other thing I guess we want to address is this awesome little BMX course. Kind of want to ride it. There's a big hole here. You can't see it, but there's a ramp halfway out, and it would need to be flattened, and then a ramp there on a tree stump and a berm here. If that's something you want to get rid of before we were to try to get a lawn in here, then I guess the customer would need to get a hold of a landscaper or just come out and smooth things out here. Now this embankment here is pretty steep. It's steeper than it looks on video. In today's conditions, I don't think we could get a cedar across it, but if it's been dry for a few days, and it's not muddy, we could probably get across that just fine. Okay, so now up into the lawn itself. A lot of this is nimblewheel. It's a weed that is fairly easy to kill. We've got a big Dallas grass plant there, or a few of them. And then we get over here, mostly that's violet on that embankment down there. And then we've got a little bit of grass growing over here on the side. Not too much, but there is some more nimblewheel. There's no Bermuda, so that's good. And this soil is, the topsoil has been washed away, I'm sure for years now. So we're just looking at red clay. So we would definitely be looking into some clay conditioners to soften this up and allow these roots to penetrate as deep as they need. Get some healthy nutrients and humic acids back in here and get things alive and flowing again. But our soil test will tell us the true tale of the tape. Tell us what this property needs to have a beautiful lawn on it, and go from there. Now, the customer had a question, let's see if I can get this gate open, about maybe looking into the rest of the lawn. So I've just got measurements for the back and soil samples from the back. But if you choose to go with, say, the full yard, or you want us to do something in the front, we'll address that as needed. So just some thin spots here and there, definitely better than the back. That back is just kind of started behind with that slope. It's just real hard to keep it together, but looks like we got some dog spotting that's going on here. They were puppies using the restroom. I would say that's what that is. I would just seed into that with a slit seeder, a renovator, try to bring it back to full capacity of grass. Not sure what happened there, but we got an area that's didn't make it. And then we get out here, and now we're into there's Bermuda in there. Okay, so there's some Bermuda up here at the front corner. This is a little bit more difficult to kill, but we can handle it. We just want to know what we're dealing with. It looks like the nimble wilt's in the back, but it's Bermuda. So then over here on the side of the left side of the house, we're just kind of struggling in here. Looks like due to this dense shade. There's, it looks like a couple different canopies up above me, so I'm sure this area here doesn't get any or near enough sunlight. So we would probably need to start right where it starts petering out here and go this way with shade seed. And just wrap that all the way around the house here, where you can see where nothing's wanting to grow due to how much shade there is. Now, I'm not sure if you mentioned something about the north side of the house. I think that's kind of about right here. But this back here, I would suggest trying to get something to grow on it. If you're going to do anything in the backyard, try to get something to grow on it here on this slope, because this is going to lead to more wash down there if we're trying to grow grass down there. So the runoff will come down through this mud, catch some speed, pick up some dirt and stuff, and just run down the hill there. But if we could get grass growing here at the same time, it'll slow that washing effect down. So I would definitely suggest, if you're going to do the back, try to put something there. Yeah, and again, I would just shade seed all the way through here. And then as it transitions, when there's grass here that's got enough light, just continue seeding with regular turf type tall fescue. And then this, a lot of this thin stuff here, I'm sure is due to dog spotting as well. There may have been some fungus run through here earlier in the year, but I can't quite tell which spot is which problem. But there is some viable lawn here. And then the customer could just let us know whether they want to get rid of this Bermuda or leave it. You can leave it, and it looks beautiful in the summer, but it's turns brown in the winter, goes dormant. So, okay, that's the scope of this project. I'll get out of here. Evan with Green Thumb out.